So in this video, I want to talk to you about a variation we do of the kettlebell windmill, all right? A windmill is a phenomenal mobility exercise for both the hips, the lower back, the lats, and the shoulder. The problem is though, if you guys are tight in any one of a number of spots, it's gonna be a very awkward exercise to do safely, because one of the things you have to do while you do this exercise, I'm gonna jump over here and show you with a dumbbell. Kettlebells do work better for this one because they sit differently on your wrist. But a windmill, for those of you guys who don't know what I'm talking about, you bring a weight above your head, right? The angle away, and then balancing the weight over my head, I'm gonna side bend down, I'm gonna touch the ground, and now I'm gonna come back up, right? So you see all the different things that exercise works. I'll do a couple to show you what the exercise looks like, right? I'm down, I'm up, right? Or to probably show off, you do 2 weights, right? I will come down. This is my good side, by the way. Hopefully it stays that way. Where are you, fuck? I'm up. I'm down, I'm up, and I would go for reps, right? That is a double loaded windmill. Now, you see the kind of shoulder mobility and stability and strength you need there, which is why it's such a good exercise, because it builds a ton of just, what's the word I'm looking for? You get like very resilient shoulders, right? Now, however, what if you need to, how do you stretch that? Because you might just not have the ability to hold and go through this motion yet. So one of the things we figured out a long time ago, we're gonna do this exercise with the rubber bands. Well, why rubber bands? We used to do it with the TRX. The problem is the TRX has no give, and you have to stay in a very straight motion, and a lot of times you lose the tension. However, with the rubber bands, I can line myself up. Obviously, make sure your rubber band's not gonna snap on you. Check your rubber bands first for nicks and wears and tears, and make sure it's not gonna slip off or whatever. Like, don't put it on the pull-up bar at your gym and stand on the way where it comes out and get a smack in the back of the head. Because somebody's gonna take a picture and that's just gonna last forever, right? But once you know your shit's secure, I'm gonna have a band, and you pick the right band based on your size, strength, and resistance. And what I'm gonna do now is, as I come down, I'm gonna make sure I get a little bit of a stretch, not too much. And what I'm gonna do from here is the band's gonna keep my arm in a position, I can get a little more than that. It's gonna keep my arm in a position where now I'm taking my shoulder to that full range of motion, right? I'm getting the stretch without any of the load of the weight. So now I get a lot of scar tissue inside of here. I'm actually able to break up and loosen up a ton of that scar tissue and train the motion. So now, without weight, I got the motion. Now I can grab the dumbbell and be a lot looser, all right? From the other side, to the other side real quick so you guys can see, right? This is my better side. Bands up, I walk out till I feel a decent amount of tension. Whether you use a light band, a medium band, a heavy band, that's up to you, right? There's something that's not gonna break on you and kill you. What to do? With a windmill, you can bend the legs or you can keep them straight. There is a difference between the two, but they're both acceptable, right? So what I'm gonna do, keep my eyes up. I'm here, I'm down, I get my stretch, and then I'm back up, right? Bring my feet a little closer so I focus on the stretch more. I'm down, and I'm up, and I'm back and forth. If you want a good drill for this one, get a cup of water, hold a cup of water above your head, and try to move so you don't spill any of the water out of the cup. That's a great way to train the stability, because if you can keep a cup of water over your head while you do this, if you're not gonna spill the water, you're not gonna spill the bell. And by spill the bell, I mean drop it on your head and fucking crack your skull open, all right? That is the stretching version of a kettlebell windmill. The reason why a kettlebell windmill is so awesome, because you're bending forward and rotating. Like a lot of people think you're side bending on a kettlebell, you're not, right? So, all right, so if I'm standing right here, right, and I wanna do a windmill, I can't side bend down from right here. I'll do this to people in class. So what I have to do, I have to go rotate and bend forward, get my side bend. You see how I'm doing that? Now watch this. I'm gonna drop my hand. What is that? That's a fucking deadlift. My feet are a little staggered, right? That's your deadlift. But why is it like a side bend? My arms up. I'm just rotating as I come down. I'm down, and I'm back up. So it's a great exercise. However, you might not be able to do it with weight yet. Doing it with the rubber band is a great introductory way to doing that. Typically what I'll do, if you want to work it into a workout where you're still getting something like sweat-wise, but you want to work on this stuff, I would typically do, what do I have here? I would grab a kettlebell, I would do clean and presses on the right, clean and press on the left for 10. I would go do a set of maybe 20 calories on the ski or the bike. I would come down, I'd do a set of abs. Now I'm out of breath. My recovery for the next 45 to 90 seconds, depending how out of shape you are, I'm just joking, depending how much recovery you need, would be 2 to 3 sets on the right, 2 to 3 sets on the left, and then I'm going back to my kettlebells, I'm going back to my skier or my bike, going back to my abs, and that would be my 4 exercise circuit, all right? I have my main exercise, I have my cardiovascular exercise, I have my core-based exercise, and then I have my mobility exercise, which is the way we do a lot of our classes. So guys, hopefully that helped you out. If you got shitty shoulders, or if you love to bench and you're noticing that you just can't bench the same weight anymore because you got, like, I call them the Zoom shoulders, because we're all like this nowadays. This is a phenomenal exercise to bring in that vitality and that vibrance and just that energy back to your shoulders again, so you can lift as crazy as you want, but do it in a safe way possible too. So, or just not have back and neck pain, which sometimes is even better. Guys, hopefully that helped you out. Like always, depending on what platform you see this on, give us a like, give us a share, leave a comment in the comment section below if you have any questions, and stay tuned for more videos like this. Make sure you're following us in some way, shape, or form. And like I said, if you have a question, leave it in the comment section below, because we're always looking for new content, and you never know. Next week when you tune in, your question might be the next thing we do a video on. Thanks for stopping by.